Don't mind me, that's what I do when I'm happy and why I'm happy. Let's get cracking. First to the updates, there were plenty of them from the Northfield. Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert have improved I/O performance, and random music track change has been fixed. Dune Legacy and OpenXCOM also received small quality of life improvements. To update them, simply install new VPK from Homebrew browser or directly in Vita shell. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 received a lot of improvements, check them all out down below. There was even new OpenXCOM extended released that now supports mods, check readme for detailed information. PS Vita RAM is limited, so heavy mods might not work. I also wanted to let you know about new update for Portal64 with rounded portals. Unfortunately, whole GitHub page is gone with 404 error. Good, we got some backups. Looks like Valve asked the developer to take it down, probably because he was using some Nintendo owned library. What a shame. I hope this problem can be somehow solved and the work on the project can carry on, so it can flourish. Because I mean, it is a great homebrew recreation, it would be shame if not. I guess this can be kinda understood. What cannot be understood though is Valve copyright striking Team Fortress 2 recreation in Source 2 engine. Valve, please, I thought you got this figured out. Fan-made mods are good. Good for you, good for the game, good for the community, for us. What's not to like about it? This is not like you. I smell something fishy in the air and I don't like it. Big update came to Hollow Knight. Frame rate and loading has been improved. Bunch of things and visual bugs have been fixed. If you wanna update this one, you need to repeat the whole setup process or get a pre-compiled version. Also guys, if you are enjoying these videos, like and subscribe. It means a lot. ScummVM team has proudly released final update 2.8 for 2023 with plenty new games supported and also new platforms like Libretro and Atari. Vita Surviving, the vampire survival clone, has been updated to the 1.1. Bosses have been added, there were some improvements to the menu and UI, and now I can finally play it even with the D-pad. Dolmexica Infinite, a Mugen interpreter is on 1.5 with some bug fixes and sound effects now work for the most part. Now, huge update for the GTA Forelli Redemption, the total conversion mod. Thanks to Bonk on our Discord, we can finally install both games at the same time, GTA 3 and this one, with two separate bubbles. Before, this was not possible. Thanks to the modders, now it is. God bless them. Also, God bless my new Canadian Patreon, Raul Gauthier. Your support is greatly appreciated. And also, exclusive giveaway for supporters is now over. The winner is Joseph Santander. Congratulations! He has won a cool prize, but you don't know what it is because you're not a member or Patreon. Plus, I also a little bit messed up previous public giveaway with Tremio Smart Pro. I cannot post batteries overseas. Well, I can, but for ridiculous prices. But I already figured how to get the value into the winner's hands. I think for next giveaway I'm just gonna stick to SD cards and vouchers cause there are no issues with those. And now, let's check some new releases. First one, Bogovita. You need actual pen and paper for this one, so your mileage may vary. Second original homebrew is quite fun. It's called Z2 and it is inspired by Geometry Dash Wave Game mode. You need to avoid red dots, collect orange, and green will heal you. And you are trying to get the highest score possible. Third, we got a brand new game launcher, Random Launcher. If you cannot decide what to play, this randomizer will do the job for you and it will launch a random game from your library. By default, only official Vita games are included, but you can also add or remove homebrews and ports in the settings. So let's try it out. Let's launch random game. Weird. It launched the game I'm talking about next. If you've seen some cut, no, there was none. Samurai 2 Vengeance is now available also in the English language, not just in Spanish. Huge thanks to Juan Carlos for sending the translation over to me. It's greatly appreciated by all Vita comrades. Get it at our Discord. I'm launching the next great game intentionally by myself, Soul Calibur. Huge thanks to Rin for making it happen. It is an Android version of the original Dreamcast game, but enhanced as per usual. It is running in widescreen and at native resolution, graphics look stunning, frame rate alternates between 30 and 60, more demanding stages run at 30 and less intensive at higher frame rate. D-pad as well as all the physical buttons are supported, as well as trophies. It is very playable. If you are a fighting fan, this is a must install. Follow the GitHub setup instructions to get it running. Another amazing port, there is a Soul Calibur Broken Destiny on the PSP. That one is also pretty good, but it is missing some things. So to have also this version where it all started, it is great achievement. I mean, it all started by Soul Edge, but you know what I mean. Also make sure to lower sound effects and background music to 8 at first launch to avoid any sound glitches. And enjoy, of course. Next, we got Solstice, a remake of ZX Spectrum game Equinox. It feels basically like a twin-stick shooter with old-school graphics. You shoot, you can activate shield, and you need to pick items to access other areas. It runs okay, but there can be some stutters when there is a lot of going on the screen. You don't need any additional files for this one. Jet Car Stunts 2, fun port inspired by Trackmania. You are driving car with the jet engine in these crazy roller coaster tracks where you need to use the jet engine to fly over the gaps. I like it. First part is available natively on the Vita, and now we all racing fans can enjoy even second part thanks to Rin. In order to play DLC levels, you need to purchase them and provide additional data files, otherwise the game will crash. There is also some quirk with audio mixer that can sometimes cause the game to crash. Because of that, you got also option to start the game without the audio. I went through like 7 levels without the crash with the audio turned on. Tracks are very short, so you're not gonna lose much anyway, cause it saves after every completed game, and without the audio it's not as enjoyable in my opinion. Another exceptional port is of course Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. In spite of it being Android version, it is still a loads of fun. Definitely worth trying out if you are a racing fan. It is not a console quality port. Still, if you wanna condemn it without actually trying it out, you are short-sighted. There are 2 campaigns, Cop and Racer, plenty events and cars to unlock. Make sure to overclock your Vita and put the sensitivity in the settings to lowest. Otherwise the car acts kinda floaty and weird. Here and there are some stutters, especially when you are using weapons. Other than that, very enjoyable. Last but not least, I cannot forget about the Simpsons Hidden Run port update. We got a word from Zeno. He pushed the source code so people can now contribute if they want to. And he is still working hard on implementing a render backend that's optimized for Vita itself. Keep at it, man. Also shame you are not interested in GTA 5. Cause as you may know, that source code also leaked and we got it ready, but I think that task is just too much for Vita to handle. And do you know what's not too much for Vita to handle? This picture that Glintwine shared on his Twitter. He has done a lot of work on his Android subsystem that complements Flow's SO loader that will help to make much more Android games much more feasible for porting. I'm putting his detailed explanation right now on the screen if you wanna know more. Big up to him for all the hard work. Can't wait to play his new upcoming game. 2024 has started in a big way. I'm super glad to see this. Soul Calibur, Need for Speed, and soon maybe even Amazing Spider-Man. 2024 is gonna be a huge year for Vita Homebrew, I'm telling you. Don't mind me, that's what I do when I'm happy. Thanks for watching. Thanks to members and patrons for support. Peace out.